All right, let's move on to my little side rant that I want to talk about. And really what it comes down to, and it's not this game that you're seeing here on the screen. We know that this was not influenced by the ref, but what I've noticed in these playoff series, and I mentioned it a little bit in my Golden State Sacramento Kings topic just a little bit earlier. If you guys missed it in the live stream, you guys can watch a little bit of that snippet. But this is going to be a separate video that I'll probably clip out and put out for probably for Monday, if not nothing else. I would love for the NBA referees to honestly officiate the games that they are doing currently right now in the regular season. Because to me, this is where players such as John Morant, such as De'Aaron Fox, such as Sabonis, like this exposes weaknesses that these players need to see. These players are tremendous. They're great athletes. They will dominate anybody, anywhere. I get that. And I think that there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like they're a dominant group of players, dominant group of people playing the game of basketball. It is written in the stars for them. But in order for them to improve their game, in order for them to get to the next level, I would love if the NBA would call playoff games like the regular season needs to be called like playoff games, because that is when players are going to realize, okay, I can't get away with this all the time. And that's the problem with these NBA referees. And, maybe it's that mentality of, yeah, I'm really good. No, really, there's nothing really I need to change about my game. There's nothing I need to do about my officiating. But there is. If you think about how much better these players would be if you actually officiated the game for the 82 games in the regular season like you did today. Like preseason, I understand. You're not calling fouls, you're letting people go. You're being a little ticky-tack. But in the regular season, these players are not going to get better if you just coddle them and say, foul, here you go. Here's 7 free throws at the free throw line. Like, think about this. I'm pretty sure Sabonis is not averaging 6 free throws a game in the regular season. I'm sure he's averaging like 7 or 8 trips to the line. Same thing with like a guy like De'Aaron Fox. You're telling me he's not getting at least 7 to 8 trips to the line in the regular season, but he's only getting 3 or 4 this game. And even Steph Curry, 3 for 5. Like Steph Curry, again, many people don't like him, but he is getting fouled. And, you're telling me he's only getting 5 free throws in a game. Like, to me, that's a little ridiculous. Like, you're giving Andrew Wiggins 10 free throw attempts, but Steph Curry only gets 5. I think that's a little preposterous. I know Steph Curry is more of a three-point shooting guy. I know 20 of his shots, though, came from the 2-point line, or from the two-point field goal range. And what? He's not shooting the ball and laying it up and getting, hit for an and one. This is why I think the NBA needs to do a little bit more of a self-reflection and think about how can we make the product better for everybody. And to me, that's holding the refs accountable for calling the game like a playoff game. I know that a lot of people are going to complain about it. I know a lot of people are going to be upset. But this is the way basketball has to be played. This is the way that basketball has to be, because no one wants to just see a free throw game. And I know that the NBA is trying to get rid of that. They've been doing a good job in the last couple of the seasons. But I just want to keep emphasizing this because I think that this is important to talk about. It's an important topic to talk about, not because of the fact that it ruins games or it helps games, but the fact that it helps players. Ben Simmons, I think, would be a much better player if you called the game like a playoff game for Ben Simmons than if you just called regular season, little touch fouls, he gets fouled, then he goes to the free throw line, 1 for 2. Like, let Ben Simmons understand, like, okay, I can't do this move all the time. I'm going to need to change up my moveset. I'm going to need to change up my repertoire. And really, I think that what it does, then it allows players to get better at the game that they may or may not have. Sometimes, let's say, for example, Curry. He's probably going to be a guy that's not going to go lay it up in the regular season. He's going to be mostly going to be shooting behind the line, or even a guy like Andrew Wiggins. Like, he's going to be attacking the paint. And if he's getting 10 free throw attempts in the playoffs, what's he getting in the regular season? Probably a lot more. Maybe not as much. I'm sure 10 is an outlier, but it is frustrating if you are a fan of the sport to see that the games are being a little more physical. The games are having that sort of physicality that I think has been missing in the last couple years because they've gone so much finesse with the way that 3-point shooting has taken over. But let's get back to some root and grind fundamentals. Let defenses play hard. Let them do a lot of different things. Let them be more physical, because then it allows your players to get better. I'm not saying to arm check them or hand check them and keep them in bay with your offhand, but just allow a little bit more physicality, allow more physicality in the rebounding, allow more physicality in a lot of different places. And I think that that'll be a much better job for this league and for the players to get better. And it's a much better product. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys make of that? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I just want to get this little tangent out. I know it's not going to be a very long video, but it's a video I wanted to talk about because I think that it does infuriate me, and it probably infuriates a couple other fans that no one's really playing the way that you want them to. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys make of my little playoff rant for the referees. Let the guys play more physical, call less fouls, let the game be the way it's supposed to be. A game where everybody gets a chance, everybody gets an opportunity, and it's not just ticky-tack fouls here and there. Let me know in the comment section down below, do you agree or do you disagree?